Hi everyone, welcome back to another studio vlog. It is, my watch is dead. It's Wednesday today and I am catching up on my releases. I've been working on the mystery this week, so I've not had a great deal to show you, but I've designed that. I'm going to be printing and cutting it over the next few days. So when I get releases designed, and I'll probably print and cut those over the weekend. That will be a little bit late because of the mystery, but that's fine. Did just get a delivery from Graph Tech. I ordered some new roller wheels, like the little part of the roller that you can change out. It has like, I don't know if it's rubber, but it's what kind of grips the paper and pulls it into the machine. These little things, and you probably can't see all that well, but I think mine are wearing down. I don't know if I'm going to swap them out right away or if I'm going to wait a little bit longer. But mine are just looking a bit worn, and you're supposed to clean them, and like they get little bits of vinyl stuck to them. Not so much in like my kind of field, but in like a vinyl shop, if you've got to weed things, little bits of vinyl would get stuck to them and eventually like degrade them, and just over time. But one thing I have been doing wrong is I leave them pressed down. So it's these little roller things, and I've got a lever that lets them like raise up. And this is how I should be leaving them when I like leave the office every day, but I always leave them down, and this can also give them like excess wear and tear. So the more you know, I guess, but I didn't realise that that was even a thing I had to think about. So I've got my replacements. Might not do them this week, but at least I've got them now, so that's reassuring. My plan with me for this week has gone live. I love how it turned out, and I really like that it matches my nails. This is like a maple leaf colour, I think it's called. It's like a burnt orange, but it looks so cute with this spread, like these colours. Like this is basically the colour that it matches. Love it. But I'm going to get to printing and cutting while I do more designing. Definitely doing a Christmas kit this week. There is like a spa, like me time, kind of like more like a going to the spa kit though, which is super cute. And I think there is like another, my voice went really weird. And I think there is wintry art coming from Elaine at Coffee Doodles, so I'm going to look at that as well. I think I'll probably do that. So that will be the 3 kits for this week, so I'm going to get to doing that. I've got an ink tank that's being really difficult. I'm just cutting restocks of the Berry Autumn Monthly. But yeah, this printer just keeps giving me an error. Ink tank cannot be recognised, but it is the same set of inks that have been working for the last day. And I can't see, so basically whichever one doesn't light up, I don't know if you can see the lights on my hand, I'm too short so I have to do this to see the reflection. The error is one that isn't lighting up, but they all look like they're lit up. So I think what I'm going to have to do is replace each one individually and like process of elimination work it out. Which is obviously not ideal because it's like wasting ink tanks. I mean, that one's nearly out anyway. But I don't like to leave them open. So if I open them and don't use them, they kind of just have to sit out. So I guess if I just do them one by one and see if it works. Yeah, so that didn't work. So let's try, let's just do magenta, which is not really out. I feel like logically if it's a new error, it should be a like reasonably full cartridge that's doing this, because that would mean that it was a new ink tank, but I don't know, it was printing fine yesterday and I had the same tank of inks in there. So let's try black. The thing is, on here it isn't even showing it as unrecognised. Like normally it will give me like an error and tell me which tank is the problem. No, here we go. Yeah, so it just says an ink tank cannot be recognised. But which one? Yellow, I think is the next one. See, that's full. Well, half full. I'm a big believer in karma, so I've opened the final ink cartridge. So if this works, so I think it will be typical that this will work because I've opened it and I'm ready. Can you, is it? It's literally done it. Wow, there we go. Whatever. Well, at least we're printing now. It's a couple of hours later, I've been designing, so I'll show you the collection that I've just finished. Well, I've done the standard vertical kit, I need to do the mini kit. I haven't named it yet, but this is the Christmas collection. Such a unique colourway, like that green is so like, not a Christmas green to me, but it looks so cute with the blue and the pink, so I'm loving this. I think the art was called Christmas Memories, so I might just go with that, but it feels really kind of like playful, and then you've got the 2 like kid boxes, so really cute. I did make a bit of a splurge purchase last week. I picked up an iPad. Been thinking about it for a while. I mentioned it in the plan with me that I got like a really good deal on it. So I got the purple one. I feel like you can't see that well. It's like a really pretty like smoky dark lavender type colour. But I did just get a screen protector for it, so I need to apply that now because like it's so like fingerprinty already. But one of the things I really want to get into a bit better is like forward planning. This isn't even it. This is a foot file I ordered. They really put it in this box. It must be with something else. These batteries that I'm using now are from when I spilled my drink in my bag at the Southwest Planner Club meet, so they're a bit iffy. Anyway, this is the screen, it is really big to be fair. This is the screen protector I got. I hope it fits. Why is it so big? I think it's the right one. Kat recommended this one, so I'm going to apply it, and people were saying that it's actually quite complicated to apply. But if you watch the video, it's better. So the application is no rocket science. Just follow these steps, especially step 1, which is to go and watch the video. Okay. I do really hate having to apply these kind of things. You'll achieve the best result if you apply it in a dust-free environment. Their filming setup is something. Look at this. Look at that rig. I'm so jealous. Imagine this for Plan With Me's. Nothing makes me feel old like iPads. I last had an iPad at uni, so like 2015, 16, that kind of time. I haven't had one since, and everything is weird.
Ooh, such skill.
Okay, it fits.
Place the guide stickers on the left side of the iPad. Then push the iPad to the left so that the stickers adhere to the back of the iPad. Ah, that's pretty cool.
This one didn't do it.
Your Paperlike should open just like a book. Lastly, use the dust absorber to capture any remaining dust particles on your screen. You'll notice there are large air bubbles.
I actually think I applied it pretty perfectly. I can't see any air bubbles really. There's like one tiny one up here, but I mean, that's fine. But yeah, really pleased with that actually. I thought it was going south for a bit. So I'm getting ready to take new release photos. I just need to trim the sheets that I've cut, and my camera is actually already like in my like photo setup, so using my phone because I didn't want to move it again. But it is Friday morning, so running a bit behind, but what is new? We have the 3 new collections. These are just like the deco sheets, so Christmas Memories, Snowy and Serenity. So that's a little peek at the colours. I don't know if I said that I cleaned my guillotine. It cuts so much cleaner now, so I really should have done that like a month ago. It wasn't like cutting really badly, but it was just like the amount of sheets that I could cut cleanly in one go is now much higher. So we've got the toolboxes for each collection. It's such a gloomy day. I've got my big light on, my camera lights on, and I'm stood right by the window and it still feels really gloomy. Tom has just nipped to the shop and I wanted him to get me a hot chocolate, but they don't have any in the machine. It's like a Costa machine, and I think they've all run out. I guess like milk or something, because all of the drinks were out apart from espresso, and I'm not an espresso girly, so we might go and get a Costa after the races, I don't know. And then I need to get printing and cutting the mystery, so I don't really know what to do today. I guess I should look at my schedule. I have been making myself a schedule. I've not been following it like to a T, but I have been loosely following it. I'm more like time blocking. So I've been like mapping out my time in kind of flexible blocks, and I've also been giving myself like literally a time block called like flex, which is more for me to like assess what needs to be done on the day. Am I behind on anything? If not, I'll use it to like get ahead on something else, but otherwise it's kind of like fluid, because I think if things start to get too rigid and I get behind, I will just like find it really not helpful to be on a schedule.
Did you hear my voice now?
No. So I was filming.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm there with my hand up my top.
New releases are up now. I'm still printing and cutting, but I'm going to pop to Pets at Home because Ari has had like I guess like irritated paws this week. I think he's been like licking them. I don't know if it's like a bacterial thing or something, but I've got this spray that I usually use when it happens and he really hates it. So I'm going to try and pick up like a shampoo. I found an antibacterial one at Pets at Home, so I'm going to go and grab that. Probably give him a bath, which is going to be stressful for both of us. But in this time I can leave the graph tech running, so that's good. So I've just got back, I've got the shampoo. I ended up getting this one, no idea if it's any good. It's literally all they had that was like suitable. I also got like a drying towel thing. It's like a wearable one, which I think is super cute. I love the green. And then I also just got him a yak because little treat to cheer him up, keep his mind off it. So I've just reloaded up the graph tech and I'm gonna go and attempt to wash the dog. What a day. I've had an outfit change. Washing the dog was difficult in the bath. I don't do it very often and I haven't done it for a while because he normally goes to the groomers. He doesn't like getting in our bath, and then I don't think he really liked the whole thing, so he was like leaning up against me the whole time, so I got soaked, but he was actually really good considering he doesn't like it. He did seem to like the towel thing, so that was good, and I've given him a good brush, so he's looking really good now. I just hope that he leaves his paws alone. He's been quite good the last few hours, he hasn't touched them, so that's reassuring. I also got these like immunity itch treats for him from Amazon. I think you give them like 2 or 3 a day, so I'll try that as well. So I'm still cutting releases, but I've done a lot of them, so I think I'll probably try and cut 8 kits tonight. So this is the Snowy mini kit, got the Christmas one here, and then I cut Serenity a couple of days ago, so that's somewhere in this like massive pile. So this is what I've got left of my releases cut pile, so not that much, plus what I've still got here in the printer. So like I said, I will get to collating those kits, so I've got to cut them in half on the guillotine, and I think I'll try and edit the vlog tonight as well, because I'm trying to get them done before the weekend so it isn't like a rush on Sunday. And then I have something really exciting to share with you, but I'm gonna share it tomorrow. Not that it'll make any difference to you because it'll be in like a few minutes time, but Tom is doing some final tweaks to something that I'm really excited about. It's been requested for such a long time and I really wanted to do it in like a certain way, and we've done it. So I'm going to show you that tomorrow. Good morning, it is Saturday. I'm doing a bunch of laundry because for some reason electricity is really cheap today. It's been a couple of days since I said I was going to speak to you, but I'll spare you the details. Just been a little bit busy and things were not quite finished with the thing, but they are pretty much done now, so I'm going to show you what we've been working on. So for years I have had custom scripts requested and I've just not really felt able to offer them, predominantly due to the time they would take. Scripts are a very time consuming product, and liaising with a customer back and forth over custom scripts, the amount I would need to charge to justify like doing that would be more than I would want to charge for a custom script. And with being a ready to ship shop, cutting something on the silhouettes to order didn't really feel viable. So I've always just put it on the back burner, and well, more than that, like I've basically just like written it off as an option. And then when I got the Graphtec earlier this year, I thought I can offer them because it has a barcode reader, which makes it like easy to just like put them in the silhouette and leave it to cut away. Unfortunately, my dreams came crashing down literally when the man was here to install the Graphtec. I was like, oh, so where's the barcode reader? And he was like, this model doesn't have a barcode reader. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I guess it never occurred to me to ask because the model without the automatic feeding arm does. And it's the exact same machine just with like a feeder, so it didn't really occur to me that it wouldn't work. But because mine has a camera instead of the like normal little scanner thing, they don't have it on this model. So I then couldn't do that, and I was a bit like, well, I guess I can't do them again, like back to the drawing board. I can't do custom scripts. Anyway, a couple of months ago I said to Tom, can you make me something like an app, a website, something where I can just put in like a script and it would sort of just populate the design based on the fonts I use, the padding I need between the stickers, and just something that will put the design together for me, that will make designing them a bit quicker, and then maybe we can look at doing like limited run custom scripts occasionally. Probably in the summer, like when it's typically a slower period, like just something like that. And he had a go and it looked sort of possible, but like we kind of left it because we started to work on data, our habit tracking app, and we just put it on the back burner. And then I did actually make some custom scripts for myself, which are these. Sorry, I don't have any unused examples. I clearly liked them. And I made them for myself when I started doing my Plan With Me's again, and I just wanted like efficiency basically. I wanted my really commonly used scripts all on one sheet. That made me feel like I really do want to offer custom scripts, because like for me it was a really like game-changing thing to have to plan with. So I mean, quite a lot of the scripts that I put on my custom sheet are scripts that I sell in the shop, but to have them on one sheet, like to just be able to reach for one sheet, and then occasionally I go in my script box and I take the rest of the scripts I need out off their individual sheets. It was so much quicker doing it this way. So anyway, I wanted to revisit that idea. So for the last 2 weeks, Tom has been working on my custom script designer, which has actually evolved to be a lot more complex than I ever imagined, and very excitingly has a customer facing element. I mean, it's pretty much all customer facing because you design your script yourself. So it takes away all of the uncertainty. What you design your script sheet to be like is how it will come. And I'm going to show it you now because I'm honestly just really, really proud of it. I'm proud of Tom for like making this thing happen and be so easy to use, and dealing with my demands, because every time he got part of it working, I was like, oh, could you just add this bit, and then could we just change this, and could we give them the option to do this? And it really spiraled, but I think it's so good. So I'm going to show you it now. We'll design some scripts together. The listing that I'm using is just a test listing, so it may be slightly different when you see it, but this is pretty much how it will be. And I've rambled for a long time. I try not to talk for this long, but I feel like it needed a bit of an introduction. So let's have a look. So this is the script designer. As you can see, there's a lot of options. This is our sort of placeholder text for now, but I will probably change it to something just like generic when it is live. So we've got removable matte, premium matte, and I'm hoping to have a transparent option because I've never done transparent scripts before. They are very requested, but when I've got my removable matte scripts in stock, to have another stock of scripts is just a lot of stock. And just an FYI, this will look a little bit different on different devices. I believe it's the most accurate on Chrome. Safari will look a little bit different, but it will still be in keeping with the scripts that you normally get from Plannerface. So we are following like a set of rules that I typically use when I design, so it will be a consistent design with the rest of them. Anyway, let's have a look. We've got this little custom script logo, which is just very cute. I love that it's a little bit different to the normal one, just sort of as a little reminder that this is a custom script that you've designed. And then you've got the option to name your sheet. Well, I say it's an option, but you should name your sheet because when it's in your cart, you won't be able to tell them apart. So I'm gonna name this Studio Vlog Test Sheet. And then the classic Plannerface scripts come with a mix of fonts, but I wanted to give you the option so you can have all of the capital fonts, all of the cursive fonts, or a mix of them. So this is the classic version, which I'll keep. So then we do have column options. This won't really make much sense at the minute, but it will be useful going further down. So we've got the sheet format. If you want a single word or phrase, this is basically how the sheet performs. So let's do Studio Vlog, and as you can see, it updates. And then because this is a shorter word, we can go to 4 columns to really just maximize the space on the sheet, which is how I would design it myself. So you can play sticker shop owner, I guess. Obviously you can do 2, 1, but it wouldn't be value for money, so don't do that. So anyway, let's go back to the default. I didn't really touch on this earlier, but you also have the option to make them single or double line scripts. So single line is just one word. So for example, let's say we want to do a script for looking around, filming. There we go. And then if your script will fit on 4, you can fit 4. If not, say your word is longer, let's do watching, it won't fit. So it'll give you a little warning, and then you can either go down to 3 or shorten your word. Maybe I want to put watch. But yeah, so that is a quick rundown of the single phrase or word sheet. We also have a mix sheet option, and let me just clear all this. But you can basically make a whole sheet of custom scripts. So in the interest of time, let's just do whatever comes on the top of my head. So I will do single line because it's a little bit easier. So let's do walk, dog, washing, filming, read. So, and also this is the mixed font, so this is why it's the different font. Cutting, printing, really struggling for ideas. Clip nails. You're gonna get an insight into my day. Wash hair, shower. But yeah, you get the idea. I won't do a whole sheet, so it doesn't have to be the same word. And again, we can do a column change for this, and that will spread them out. So this is if you were doing longer ones. So walk, Aristotle, washing up, filming vlog, read, newspaper. Will that fit? Yes, perfect. Obviously just be aware that if you go bigger than the 3 column, your stickers will potentially be longer than the 1.5 inch full box, like standard vertical width that we tend to work with. And obviously the 1 column ones are going to be a lot longer if you do utilize the space. So walk Aristotle, the rottle, 2 times a day. I don't know why you would have one that long, but if you wanted to, it's there. So there's also the, I need to clear all this because we've gone a bit off the rails. There's also the double line mixed option, which gives you 2 lines per sticker. So quick example, print and cut. I really should have prepared one earlier. What have I got on my list? New releases, cut, premium, food shop, etc. I just feel like it's really fun as well to like really be involved in how your scripts are coming out. There is a little terms and conditions box just declaring that you are not infringing on copyright by any of the scripts that you're requesting, and then you can go ahead and add it to your cart from this page. And it does take a little bit longer than a normal item would to add to cart, but there we have, it's done it. This is just because we have to like send it to a database, and then it has to, something is happening. This is Tom's area, but I am informed that it's normal that it takes a bit longer. And that is it. It's in my cart, so we've got a few test listings in here. Let me remove them. but this is the one that I made. So you see it's got the custom script name, Studio Vlog test sheet. So this is if you want to go in and edit it, you would need to know the names so that you can edit the right one. So that's a summary of our new script designer. I'm hopeful that it will be releasing on Friday the 20th, so by the time you watch this it should already be up, so you can go and play with it on the website. I will link it down below. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm just so happy to have finally found a way to offer this in a way that works for me, because the reason I was so hesitant was I really didn't want to bite off more than I can chew. I'm sure I've said recently in a video that I do that quite a lot, and I really wanted to offer it in a manageable way that was also like sustainable going forward, because I would hate to offer custom scripts and then not be able to continue offering them or reprinting old ones because of finding it too much work, and I didn't want it to affect anything else that I do in the business either. So with all that being said, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the studio vlog, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!